Yeah, we pick back the commentary up here. Just had a short delay. Apologies for that. But Scotland, they are back here. Look at the dancing feet of the Scottish. And they're back on the attack. They turn it back on the inside. There we go. That's the opening touchdown there for the Scots. They've got too much strike in their team. That's their opening touchdown. So one apiece. This has been an entertaining start here in the match. It might be high scoring. You just get the feeling. Yeah, so a fantastic tournament so far from the Scotland side. They have been identified early as one of the teams to watch for sure. Current European Championships, as we've heard from some of our guest commentators from England and Scotland, which has been great to have some of our European counterparts come into the commentary box throughout the tournament. And everyone that has made mention of this Scottish side has identified that they are one to watch. They've got their eyes and themselves into a good position to get a semi-final locked down in this mixed division, and they managed to hold them out nicely in defence. Look at this drive into the line again for Scotland. Yeah, they pick up from half. They've got them on the back foot there into the in-goal area. Can they connect? Switch back over the top. And they couldn't end up connecting there, unfortunately. So it was the right play. It was really the only option. They had to go with that switch to come back infield and try and get the touchdown, but they couldn't connect. Look at the dance down the sideline here. He's actually gone out. Yeah, the referee is right on the spot. They have a look back at the ref. I think it might have been... couldn't quite see who the Chilean player was on that occasion, but they didn't think that they were over the sideline. Referee was Johnny on the spot, stuck the arm up in the air straight away, and Scotland, they are struggling at the moment to get forward. Look at this. This helps them though. They get more direct. They drive into the line. They come off the left foot, right foot. Oh, good touch. Good ball on the outside. Yeah, all clear. That was just speed. And Michael Short, I think it might have been from Scotland. Nothing really happening on the previous play. Just put the foot down on the accelerator. Managed to get on the outside of the Chilean defender. And nice work from the link out here on the right-hand side. She got herself into a good position as well on the outside of the defence. And number 2 on the board for Scotland. And 2-1 is the score now. And this mixed open match between Scotland and Chile. Low dive, but yeah, they held on to the ball, but they were well short. Cisternas, number 12 for Chile. Readjusting the double knee guards, turns it back on the inside. They go on that inside play again, the big diving effort from Cisternas, but defence there, strong. Marshall McLeod in the thick of it as well. He's got the ball now. McLeod dishes to... that was Tweedy, James Tweedy's wearing the number 14. Now is this play on here for Scotland? Yeah, they're just stretching down that sideline. It just opened up for Chile. I should say it opened up for Scotland. You can't give touchdowns away like that too easy. And unfortunately, the good start which the Scottish, the good start which the Chilean side had is so looking a little bit shaky for them now. And Scotland 3-1, looking a little bit more comfortable in the match. On the flip side, took a little bit of time for Scotland to work themselves into the match. There we go, nice strong touch made there. So Charlie Brett making the touch, and he got his hands onto the football earlier on in the set, and actually gave Chile 6 more touches. So they're attacking the Scottish line. Can they claw one back here and reduce the margin back down to 1? Beautiful roll ball. The referee's happy now. He turned it back on the inside. They probably should have looked to continue to go to the open side. The referee gives them a penalty. Offside is the call. So 6 again here for Chile. Nice exchange of passing there, but they're going backwards at the moment. And contact made in there from the Scottish side. Lewis Burns, he's wearing number 9. He's coming up out of the line at the moment. Makes the touch, does Burns. Looks to get underneath. There's going to be another penalty here, so back-to-back penalties. And offside again, so that's twice. They need to be careful now, Scotland. They ain't going to give all of these penalties away back-to-back. We know Chile can score, and they did so on their opening set of the match. And can they get it out? Yes, they have. That's a really nicely constructed touchdown there for Chile. They hit back, and it was just exactly what I made mention of before. Back-to-back penalties for offside play. And Magdalena scores in the corner. Nice work, nice hands. So number 2, a touchdown on the board, and Scotland still have the lead. It's 3-2, but positive signs there from Chile. And they are hanging in this match, and that was a timely one because you can hear the quarter time hooter going in the background. So we head to the break. Scotland still have the lead. The score is Scotland 3, Chile 2.
Shut down hard. All right, even if you knock them off the ball, so be it. All right, you're gonna shut down hard. Yeah. All right, we're gonna make them work hard off the face because that's not what they like to do. We good with that? Okay. We have to get our drive right. Okay. Get off, get the latch on, and run. Okay. We get that right, then we don't give them weak set 6. Over there, over that far side. That's communication. Okay? We've got to move up and put pressure on them. Referee said play on because we're going 1 up, we're isolating ourselves. And the first time before that, when we went up, they just dropped it back. Yeah? 2 got to go up. Wing up, middle, link, middle. Okay? Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome back to a very hot and steamy Putrajaya here in Malaysia. It's just getting a little bit more overcast at the moment. When the sun came out before, extremely hot conditions out there. Look at Scotland. They're just looking to make the pace straight away. I think they've bounced this. Yes, they have. Oh, no. That would have been the perfect way to get the second quarter back underway for the Scots. And they have the 1 touchdown lead at the moment. Chile have looked pretty impressive, but yeah, you'd still have to give the advantage to Scotland. After a bit of a slow start, they really worked their way into that quarter. And touch made.
Don't step back. Don't step back. Take him short side.
So not the greatest return attacking set there from Chile. Didn't really get too far into Scotland's end of the field. That's a nice touch. That just forces them to move back to the mark. Coming on in the field now, Tweedy. He just takes it down. Receives the ball back again. Turns back on the inside to McLeod. Close to the line here, Scotland. They pop back on the inside. Yeah, they couldn't get over in cover, Chile. So, yeah, really nice opening to the second quarter. They almost got a touchdown in their first possession of the second quarter. They manage it on their second. The lead goes back out to 2. 4-2 the score. Chile here, they need to claw this one back. They've got good play bodies in motion here, but touch made for Lucera Hansen. And Lucera Hansen, they're just trying to pop the ball around between themselves. The ball looked like it bounced in the ruck play onto call, and there, that was a nice left to right pass out here. And they're going to get a penalty. So another offside penalty given away from Scotland on their line. It's been a few occasions where they have done that. There was repeat sets in the first quarter where Chile got advantage and scored their touchdown, and oh, that was a big chance for them there. Got a nice out ball from half, nice early out ball. Just juggled there and on the fingertips of the right link there for Chile. So chance gone, begging for Chile, and Scotland now. They have put more of a focus on their drive, particularly coming out of the box, and good contact though, and they've made their way into the in-goal area. They just throw it over the top. That's a really classy finish, but the referee is going to give a penalty for offside, so there must have been contact or something in the play. Couldn't see from where I'm standing, which stopped this Scottish from being awarded that touchdown. But yeah, there's real danger signs here. They're always looking good when they get down this end of the field, Scotland. But they do well, make the touch. I couldn't quite see who it was on the right-hand side. They continue on again now. They come back to this familiar right-hand side, but I think they were well covered. Magdalena Vega was over there to make the touch if the ball was caught, but it was turned over. So Chile are moving it towards their sub-box. They've already got interchanges onto the field now. Let's see if they shift the ball. They do. But they're back into the middle of the field. They're rolling on quite nicely here. Look at the speed. They look to switch back on the inside. Yeah, I think he might have been looking to try and turn Felipe. No, it was Christian Lanafancu. Apologies for the pronunciation if incorrect on that one there. They dropped the ball there, Scotland. Oh no, the referee has indicated that the Chilean player has made a deliberate attempt at the football there, which has caused the ball to come out. Scotland straight back on the attack. A real highlight of their play throughout this tournament has been the speed in which they have been running into the line. They go that big left to right ball again, but the Chile side. They do a really good job to scramble in defence there, and they shut Scotland out, forces them to reset their attacking line. They drive in now, there's a sweep around the back, gives it an early ball. They've got on the outside here, Scotland. Yeah, and managed to hold on to the football. It's just on the fingertips as it was coming around, but the speed in which that manoeuvre was undertaken is what got the fifth one on the board for the Scots, and it's a handy lead now. So 5-2 is the score in this match. This is the mixed open between Scotland and Chile. Scotland looking to get their 7th win in a row. They haven't lost a match at the moment, and that was a big chance. Chile definitely had the numbers out here, attacking their left-hand side. He just caught the ball and maybe dished nice and early to the winger. I reckon that might have been a touchdown. But Scotland again, they're just relentless at the moment. It was a little bit more lackluster, but they're getting closer to the Chilean try line here. They kick out a little bit of footwork, but nicely covered. So realigning their players here. They might have a set move on. Look at them, they're just standing still at the moment. They turn it back on to the inside. They come back open, and their touch made there. So looking to use their speed to get on the outside players, letting the ball do the work. Again, just throwing nice passes, getting players on the outside shoulders of the Chilean defenders. But Chile now, a bit of footwork, yeah, just losing footing as they were coming into the line. So Scotland in real control now. They've had the real rub of the green, but it's just been this attacking prowess as they turn the ball over. So this might be the opportunity for Chile to get themselves back into this match. They need to drive in hard, get themselves down the other end of the field. They look really good when they do have the football. As I say, they potentially might have dropped this. It's just gone down on the ground. It's got hands in the air, either pleading for a penalty or something from the referees. They're just happy to say, roll the ball again. That was Lucero Hansen for Chile. Nice footwork there, but touch made from Michael Short. Short dishes from half, gives it to Fitzgerald. Penalty here. Referee. Offside plays again from Chile. So I reckon Scotland are going to try to get another one on the board before we go into the halftime break. And they kick out again with Christopher Ragg. Short and Ragg now working together. 12 and 13 on the field. So Huda in the background, a little bit of footwork. They switch in nicely. They're still throwing the ball around, and it comes off the hands of one of the Chilean players. But that doesn't matter because the halftime Huda has gone in the background in this mixed open match. The favourites going into this one, the Scottish side, they're looking good. And they go into the halftime break with a 5-2 lead over Chile.
Pero no los tenemos porque hacemos penales todas las defensas. Todas. Ni un penal más. Ni uno más. Por favor, ni un penal más. Escuchen el árbitro.
We're in this game. Okay, it is a tight game. But we've let in too many soft tries. Okay?
Get your own show.
1% as I spoke about
Get your own show.
at the 10-minute mark. Okay? And we're giving away easy penalties. We're dropping the ball down here, or we're doing one off selfish shoot. Okay? What are we running? Quickie step back. Fade. Australia. All the different options on the fade. Sweeper. Step back. Fade. Yeah? When you do it, it works easy. When you don't, you're doing one out stuff, and they're doing it easy. Okay? On the back end of our drive, start running the outback, because your scoopers, you're not going short side, you're going open. Just because they've got somebody there at the back doesn't mean you don't still take them short side. Yeah? You take them short side. Because you know what you can possibly get? Offside. Yeah? So you play percentage football. Right? Basic stuff. We can fix them easily. Okay? In defense, right? We spoke about it at the 10-minute mark. Went out there and they did it straight away. Right? Mikey's only doing two things. Splitting and taking off short side. Okay? When you chase him hard, he's then stepping back and popping. Right? If we shut down there, they've got nothing. Alright? We have to be there. Yeah? But the thing is, that's only because we're giving them repeat sets of 6. We're giving away penalties or dropping it in our own line. We get rid of that, and we're good. Yeah? Alright? Exactly the same thing as the England game. Okay? We get the first one, we get the second one, we get the roll on. Okay? But we have to defend like our life depends on it. Yeah?
Concentrado. Bueno, espero que si hacemos las cosas que me están pidiendo, vamos a ganar. Bueno, concentrado, no más penales. Dale, no más penales. Centradito, no se nos queda ni uno más. Dale, face. Face fútbol. Face fútbol. Dale. Luego con todo, nos matamos. Dale, nos matamos.
Defensa, dos pasos arriba, dos pasos arriba.
Let's finish strong.
Yeah, we're about to get the second half underway between Scotland and Chile. We're out on field 6. And Scotland, they're in control at the moment. 5-3. They went into the halftime break with a comfortable lead. Oh, you say comfortable at times, but we have seen plenty of teams come back from a 3-touchdown deficit, that's for sure. And Chile have shown some promising sides throughout that first half, but Scotland, they are showing why they are one to watch in the mixed open division at the moment. Nice early ball. And the referee, yeah, he's right on the spot. So Scotland, perfect start to the second half. Number 6 on the board. And nice start to the match. So some really exciting matches coming up this afternoon, and we are moving into, or having a look ahead at the next time slot. There's a bit of a slight delay from the previous advertised time due to the heat rule that we have enforced out here at the World Cup. So we're into quarters and a little bit of additional time is required for those matches. So our next one, we come back to field 1. It's going to be the women's 27s, England taking on South Africa. You can also view field 3 action, mixed open Samoa versus Wales. Samoa doing really well in the mixed open this year, and the Welsh team as well have had a really good tournament. And field 6 will be the men's open, Japan and South Africa. This one. So Chile back on the attack now. Nice left foot step, but they do well to hold out there, Scotland. So they'll be looking to hold out defensively. And they go the wraparound play. There's a little bit of space in front of Chile. They dive. They're claiming the touch. Referee's happy with that decision as well. So touch called. And Chile will come back to roll the ball now. Now just flick it back to that left-hand side of the field. They drive in nicely. Can they get something from half? But they're just a little bit too close to the try line. What's the referee going to call? Oh, it might have been a little bit of niggle or deliberate offside play potentially there. They've sent one of the Scottish players to the sideline. It's a forced substitution. Do they make them pay? Now the referee is sending the player back here, so not too... There's confusion on the field. One of the Scotland players has tried to come back onto the field, and they're playing with one short, so I'm not too sure. I thought it might have been a forced substitution, but Chile, yeah, they make them pay regardless. It's been touched in flight, but they get the ball down, so nice response. But yeah, really confusing what happened out here with one of the Scottish players. It looked like there was a forced substitution, but a replacement player wasn't allowed to come onto the field for Scotland. And the referee sending them back, so I'm exactly too sure what the ruling was on that occasion. And Scottish officials trying to have a conversation with the sideline referee. I think they're got their clarification, but they're back underway. They've got their full complement back onto the field, so it might have just been a ruling of one of their players having to sit on the sideline for that set. I couldn't exactly see what the infringement was for. Scotland back on the attack. Chile, nice touchdown from them. It was 6-3 that the score is now, and they do try to get on the outside. Touch made, really good touch. And it is the 5th and last now. They shoot a big long ball, but it is turned over, so they got a little bit of sting in them now. Chile, happy with that last touchdown. It's amazing what momentum can do for your side after you get points. And they're flowing out nicely from their sub-box, still rolling on. Yeah, big touch now. Yeah, they look to get onto the in-goal. They've gone back-to-back here, Chile. Yeah, the referee, they're going to come together, the two sideline referees. It looked good from where I was standing. The Chileans are high-fiving and clapping each other. All clear is the call, so back-to-back touchdowns for Chile. And the momentum is with them. They're still down by 2. Scotland leading 6-4, but nice response to start the third quarter from Chile, and it all comes back to the Scotland player who was forced subbed, or they resulted in a player down. They scored on that occasion. They've gone back down the other field. And that was a really impressive touchdown because it started deep in their own territory. And they progressed through the field really nicely. But Scotland, look at this, straight back. Yeah, just got on the outside. Too much space available. And Daniel Fitzgerald gets number 6 for the Scots. That's number 7, my apologies. So 7-4. They bump back out to a 3 touchdown lead. So can Chile respond again here? Just looking a little bit flat to start this set. So, made mention, it's amazing what the momentum of scoring a touchdown can do, but also it's amazing on the flip side, sometimes when a touchdown is scored on you, it can really deflate sides. Chile have done a good job. They're going to get the ball back here. I think the on-field referee may have had a chat with the sideline, or potentially even some honesty from the Scottish players. And touch 1. That is a coach killer, as we call it. Chile, again, in really good attacking position to try to get another one on the board. And just a loose pass causes the error. So fatigue, no question, will be starting to set in for both sides. An offside penalty to Scotland here. Yeah, I could only imagine. As you can see, a couple of the Chilean players, they've got hands on hips. They're really sucking it in. But this mixed open division, a lot of credit to the players. 11 games in total during the pools. They'll have to play 2 pools of 11, 22 teams in total in the mix. So to get to that final stage on Saturday is going to take a Herculean effort. But Scotland are right in the thick of it. Nice diving action there. Just on the way down, manages to pop it back on the inside. That's a fantastic touchdown for the Scots. We'll be looking forward to watching that one back on replay. Number 8 on the board now. And they bump back out to 4. So Chile back on attack. And it's been a collision between players, and they've made their way into the goal area. They switch back on the inside, and they're claiming the touchdown. Oh, where's the referee located? No touch made. Oh, yeah, one of the Scottish and Chilean players just clashing at the same time there. But play on was the call. And driving between 2 players, but they hold out Scotland, and this is that familiar transition coming out of the line. Oh, they've turned it over, so that's an uncharacteristic mistake. Chile now roll the ball. They've made some changes, so yeah, defensive pressure here from Scotland. 3/4 time, Huda goes in the background. And I think Chile, they'll be looking to go and grab a drink, get out of the sun, get a little bit of shade. They've got a lot of work to do to try to claw back. It's Scotland going into the last quarter with the lead. The current score is 8 over Chile 4.
Mikey had to change his play because I'm telling him what he's doing. That's how much they're scared. We're making it easy for them by our 1%ers. Get the 1%ers right, and we are on top. Yeah? The only thing we need to change, our plays aren't working. Okay? We've got to fix the fact that we keep giving them the ball. Yeah? When we're defending and they're rolling, okay, into the line, we're fine. They haven't scored like that, have they? But if we give them a reflex set of 6 on 1, they get to set up, they get to set everything they want. They've got the shape that they want. Let's not give it to them. Yeah? Let's go. Last 10 minutes.
Lo ganamos. Vamos a decir, no más penales. No más penales, weón, dale. Ey, no más penales. Eso ahí de Choclo no fue try porque no escuchamos al árbitro, no escuchamos la cuenta. Me hicieron un try allá porque les dimos 6 más por no escuchar al árbitro. Escuchemos al árbitro. Bueno, si tenemos que hacer 3 pasos más, demos 3 pasos más. Bueno, lo estamos frenando. La única razón que no hacen try es porque tienen 6 más. No más, dale. No lo hacen más, dale, weón.
What touches it? Great, thank you.
And the final quarter about to get underway. With Chile, they'll maintain possessions where the ball finished up just before the fourth quarter hooter was sounded. So they get us back underway. Just a little bit of interchange of passing between the two Chilean players at the moment. They're down by 4 Chile. Can they claw one back here? They've got Scotland on the back foot. It's a nice ball goes down to ground. Scotland coming out of their end of the field again. Nice little extra pass. It just gives them an extra couple of metres as they transition up. They turn it back on the inside. They're moving nicely here. They're looking dangerous. Oh, yeah, moving away. And referee, I think, might have been calling that the play was ball down. Michael Short was clapping his hands like he was at a kid's concert, trying to get the football back. And we do have a special guest that has jumped into the commentary box, and it's Corey Russell from the Australian Mixed Open side. Him and Michael Singh will actually join me on field 1 for the next game for the women's 27s, but it's a timely time for you to jump in here, Corey, because the Australian sides will be in the Mixed Open, will be taking on Scotland in your next match.
Yeah, mate, we will be later on today. We're playing the Scots, mate, and they're looking the goods at the moment.
Yeah, they are in front over Chile. It's 8-4. Chile have been pretty impressive throughout the tournament as well, but Scotland will be rolling in to your match undefeated. You guys had a match this morning as well. How'd you go on that one?
Yeah, mate, we played South Africa. We ended up beating them 15-0, I think it was. But yeah, in our pool, mate, Scotland have been the side that we've had eyes on throughout most of the pool game. So we knew coming in that Scotland were probably going to be the team that we were going to match up against. That was probably going to be the hardest game in our pool, and it's come to show that that's true. And yeah, it's going to be a good game this afternoon.
Have you had a chance to see the Scotland side play all that much throughout the tournament? And if so, mate, what have you liked about them?
Yeah, mate, we watched them play against England yesterday in the afternoon, and they only got over the English side by, I think it was 1 in the end, but their energy on the line, you know, they've got good temperament with the footy in their hand. You know, they're a international side, mate. They're a world-class side, and it's going to be a good game.
So Scotland again back on the attack. The lead is still 4. But again, they drive into the line. They just don't take the foot off the throat. Nice footwork here again. They've made their way into the in-goal area. Just got to try to find someone. They throw it up in the air, but Chile They scramble nicely and shut that one down. But yeah, Corey's just saying that's probably one aspect of the game. I'm not too sure if you guys have identified it. Scotland just play for the full 40, and their speed and intensity throughout the match has been really impressive.
Yeah, it has been, mate. Especially in this heat too, and that's not an easy thing to do. As you see, the Scots getting up and putting a lot of pressure on the Chile side late in the game. You know, that's the third touch, and you know the Chile side's not even over their 10-metre line. So yeah, good pressure here from the Scots.
Yeah, Chile doing it really tough, and this might be over the mark. The referee is moving into position to blow the penalty. So they might smell blood in the water again here, Scotland. Try to get number 9 on the board.
We watched Scotland yesterday, and they were very good at moving both middles around the park, and very good at moving laterally and then finding their space and directly going at the line.
So just taking their time at the moment. They still have touches in the bank. They look to switch in. They just realign. Now they look to take on the short side, try to skip away. Nice touch made. Forcing to go back to the mark.
That's good defence there from Chile. They showed them the short side and chased them down.
So Lockhart with the ball, just crabbing across field at the moment. We're getting into the back end of this fourth quarter. And nice show and go dummy there. The roll ball's a little bit sloppy. They still hold on to it huge left to right, but they covered nicely. The referee's actually coming back here. It might have been the 6th touch there before the pass was thrown.
Yeah, good defence there from Chile. That sort of 6. They came to play there.
So your match against South Africa this morning, you got a good win, but talk us through what the conditions were like out there when you took on South Africa.
That was the hottest game I've played here easily. On the field, yeah, sweating up a storm. You come off the field, you're going straight under the shade, getting some ice on your neck, getting a wet towel and wiping your face down because you were drenched in sweat. So it's tough conditions out here today.
Chile, they have the ball again. And driving in into the Scottish line here. They're just losing a little bit of sting out of their attack. And no doubt fatigue is playing a big factor for the Chilean side, but I'm sure Scotland would be feeling it as well, no doubt. But they just continue to drive with good pace as they come towards their interchange box. They shift back on to the centre of the field now. And just withdraw. The referees right on the spot. They're happy with them. They've got them stretched here on the short side. They stroll over for the easy touchdown. They knock up another one. And Scotland again. Nice touchdown. Good ball movement as well. And that was an easy stroll over touchdown in the end.
Yeah, you saw as they come onto the field there, they stopped the play down. They realised they weren't in the right positions. They got themselves set. And as soon as they got themselves set, they went for their strike move, which was an easy try in the end.
Chile get us back underway. They're looking really comfortable now, Scotland. And probably got one eye when that hooter goes. They'll be looking to get into the ice bath and get some recovery as well before they take on the Australians this afternoon. Chile tried a little bit of enterprising play there.
Have you got the call for that one, Scotty?
Yeah, we might be on that one. I think. Oh no, actually, I think that's on field 3, and we don't. Do you know it's field 3? It's on field 1. Oh mate, if it's on field 1, we are on at that one for sure. So that's exciting news for the viewers that are tuning in back at all over the world. So yeah, make sure you tune into that one. What time's that one, Corey?
5:30, mate.
Oh, 5:30. No, I don't think that is on, unfortunately. Because that's the men's 40s grand final.
We could be shafted.
So you were trying to steal men's 40s grand final time slot? What are you doing?
Well, mate, it's the match of the pool.
Oh, we've got confirmations from our statistician in the box. You're on field 4.
We're on field 4 now. We've been shafted right out in the sticks.
You're hardly even playing in the arena. Field 4. I think I saw that about 10 minutes down the road there by the mountains that you were talking about yesterday. So, yeah, I'm sure There'll be a lot of people watching that match though, but yeah, grand finals coming up this afternoon.
Oh,
Does
that
Chile
looks
have
close.
a go? Yeah, the
Refs having a bit of a
referees-
chat.
Yeah, they're coming together just to confirm. Any chance? 6 touch is called. No, it was actually ball down, so
Good play there from the Chile side, but even late in the game, still throwing moves at the Scotland side, and through from half there, just the pass was a little bit, bit low. Couldn't get to it.
So Scotland, again, they're throwing the ball around. Nice take. It was up nice and high. Again, they just continue to run. Nice and strong into the line. They go back to that right-hand side there. Numbered up, though, Chile at the moment. But they've shifted back out to this left-hand side.
Oh,
They're
what a
open on
try.
the wing.
What have we got here? Refs having a chat again. 6 touches.
Yeah, 6 touch. That's good work. Really good diving effort into the corner. So you wouldn't blame them if they just let that one go and scored the touchdown. But that just shows good commitment there from the Chileans.
Even late in the game, it's good to see the Chile side not falling away, still sticking to their processes here, still trying to work hard to get to their box to get their fresh legs on.
That's what they're doing now. It's a little bit disjointed though. And this has been picked off. The referee even didn't see the Scottish player take the intercept. But that will be all she wrote here in this mixed open division. The Scotland side, they roll on to their big match this afternoon with the Australians. Both sides going into that one undefeated. That'll be one to keep an eye out for. But it is Scotland too strong in this match against Chile. And stay tuned. We will come back to field 1, and it's going to be England taking on South Africa in the women's 27s.